Hi, welcome to my channel with me, Emily D, and I'm so happy you're here. So today is a Makeup Monday, ladies. So I will be applying my eyeshadow with you all today. And I have done one eye off film. So I will be doing this eye with you all, so it won't take so much time doing both eyes. And to start with, I'm going to go into this Kiko palette. This one is called Charming Escapes. So I'm going to go into this little cream color up here in the top, and that is going to go above my crease and all over my lid, just to set down a base for the other eyeshadows to blend in and have a nice finish. So that is going to go all the way up to my eyebrow, all over the lid. Okay, so there is that set down. Now I'm going to go into the Lolita palette, and that is a KVD palette. It says KVD Lolita por Vida. So it is this one here, and I have used this one before for Makeup Monday, ladies. And I'm going to go into the shade called Enamorada. And Enamorada is this shade right here. So that is going to go into my crease and buffed up above my crease, just so the deeper colors can blend out nicely. Blend out to the top and in the crease. So there is that shade laid down. These palettes are pigmented and they're very nice, so I have been enjoying them. I didn't get much use out of them last month, so hopefully this month will be a bit better. Especially with that Kiko palette, I have to try to hit pan on that one shade, and that is a brand new palette. I've never used it. So I think it's going to take me quite some time to hit pan on that one shade. But I'm excited to see how many uses that'll take. Okay, so there is Enamorada, all buffed out. Now I'm going to go into the shade under it that is called Juanita. And Juanita is this deep brown shade down here. So that is going to go right into my crease and buffed up with Enamorada. So how was y'all's Mother's Day? I had a nice Mother's Day. I went to visit my mother and my grandmother, and I took my boys to see them as well, so I had a nice time. And my mother-in-law made some brisket, so I enjoyed that too. My mom made enchiladas con arroz y frijoles, and that was so good. I kind of miss my parents cooking. Okay, so there is that shade all buffed up with Enamorada. So now I am going to go, I'm going to use my cream shadow again today. I've been playing with that one lately. I've been trying to figure out other ways to incorporate it into a look, and it is not that easy to play with a cream eyeshadow, but I am having fun experimenting with it. So this one is the Appeal liquid eyeshadow, and it is in rose gold. So this is it here, and I'm going to get some of this onto this smudge brush. This one is by Tianya B. The other brush I used for the cream shade was the Tianya B blending brush, so that one is all fluffy. And then for the crease shade for Enamorada, I use a Madge brush, and that one is domed and fluffy as well. And then for that dark brown shade, that one was Juanita. I used a Elena Badro shadow brush. It doesn't say what it is, but it is more dense, but it is still round and fluffy. So that's what I use for in my crease. And now I'm going to go in with this smudge brush by Tianya B, and I'm just going to get some of this off these bristles that are sticking out here. I'm just going to scoop it up like that. See what I can get off. Okay, So I got some off. I do not know why this liquid brush is doing that. It is getting all feathered out. But I have been using it anyway. It's probably getting dried out, so maybe I should start using it more often. Okay, so let me grab my little mirror for this. And the gold is going to go pretty much all over my lid, kind of like a cut crease. So let's start to lay that down together. I'm also going to use this as my inner corner highlight. And it is going straight into my crease whenever I look up. But this is a very nice liquid eyeshadow. And I have found it's easier to use it with like a flat paddle brush. Okay, so there is that. That is pretty much all over the lid. So I'm going to give that some time to dry down. So let's go ahead and do the inner corner highlight right now. And that I'll be using a mange brush. This one is just a little pencil brush. So I'm going to get whatever I have here on my hand from when I pulled it out of the tube. That is going to come here on my inner corner. And I'm also going to pull a little bit under the lash line. Okay, so there is that. And now for my outer corner, I'm going to be using a dark brown shadow inside the Giggle palette. And the dark brown shade is out here. And that one is, let me see, that would be number 6, so that one is called Endless. So the deep brown named Endless is going to get tapped out in the back part of my eye here, right on top of the cream, to try to blend it in together. I'll also be buffing it up as well. So let's get one more tap and try to blend it into that gold. Okay, so there is that done. Now I'm going to feather this out. I'm going to go back into the other brushes I had just to blend it in a little better. Okay, so there we go. Now for my brow bone highlight, let me go ahead and do that. The other one will be the second one inside this palette, which is this shimmer here. And number two is called Bunny. So that shimmer is called Bunny, and that is going to highlight my brow bone. And now the last thing I have, I'm going to apply some glitter over that cream shadow as well. So before I add the glitter, I'm going to apply this last shade here, a kind of brownish shade, and that one is number 12. That is called Natural. So Natural is going to go under my lash line with this Alamar fan brush. It is called a crease control brush, but sometimes I like to use it for my lower lash line because it makes it very easy to buff out those shadows. Okay, so that is the eye look. And now the last thing I'm going to apply is a glitter real quick. Now the last step for my eyeshadow, I'm going to apply this glitter called Reina, and that is in the Lolita palette, and that one is right there, right in the middle. So this is just a very round, dense brush. It doesn't have any specific name by the brands or anything. It was a set off of Amazon. So I'm going to just pack that over where I applied the gold, the rose gold liquid shadow. And that is my look for the Makeup Monday ladies. Here you go. So I'm gonna go off and apply some lashes real quick, and I'll be back to show you all the final look. So this is the final look for Makeup Monday ladies with these lashes on. And these are kind of, they're very natural, so I think it just added a little more vavoom to the look. So thank you all for spending some time with me. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.